Hello and welcome to FiveJay Gaming. I'm FiveJay and I just smashed my microphone into my camera here. And today we're going to be playing the Sega Genesis Classics Collection on Nintendo Switch. I am loving just how many classic collections there are now on Nintendo Switch and other modern consoles. But the fact that I can take these collections with me anywhere is particularly nice. So, I tend to put on a game when there's no menu music or like main music. And as you can see, there isn't. There is, however, a very cool starting video that I'd like to show you. I just don't have a way to go back to it from here. So, I have no way to get into that video from here. So, I will close the game down so you can see how sweet this video is. And start it back up again. We got a few people here already. We got Luke and Melee Man. Welcome, guys. Card Games Against Predacons. Welcome, dudes. Let's see. Melee Man's about to take off. Okay, that's alright, dude. Says Super Turkin also used to be on the SNES Virtual Console in the Wii Shop. Yep, that's where I found it for the first time. That's where I fell in love. Great game. Card Game says, I'm more of a TurboGrafx 16 person. See, that used to be on the Wii Virtual Console as well. So at the end of the month, that's closing down for good. There's no way to re-download or buy new games or anything like that at the end of this month. Yes, they should totally make a TurboGrafx collection. I don't know how that's going to work, though. I think Konami owns the company now that used to make the TurboGrafx. Was it Hudson? I think Konami owns Hudson. So my guess is that's straight up not going to happen. Look at how cool this is. Can you name all the games? So far, it's, yeah, very popular games. That one's maybe a little less popular, but so good. I've never played that one, but I've heard a lot about it. Wong. Ah, yes. I always loved Altered Beast, even though it's really not that great of a game. I still enjoy it. They all come screaming in. They're gonna collide! That's pretty cool, isn't it? And that's a really sweet title. I love that. So, there you go. Now you've seen it. But it doesn't really do that after this point. It just kind of goes into the room, so let's do it. Yeah, something about epilepsy. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, let's see here. Melee Man says, playing on a small TV frame. Well, here's the thing. There's a lot of stuff in here. So first of all, what's in the extras? Feats and challenges. So look at that. There's achievements in here of multiple varieties. There's leaderboards. There's online multiplayer, and you can choose what sort of games you want to play by filtering them. Credits, of course. You can see your input options, assign different controllers, standard video settings. You can change the time of the day in the room. You can take the labels off so it just looks like your room. But yeah, you can change the time of day. Just leave it on auto. There's TV is where you can do saving and loading of your games. On the console is where you find emulator settings. And you can choose different scalars. On the left, you see an image of Sonic. So as I click these different filters, you can see how it changes the way that Sonic looks there. You can turn on and off scan lines, and you can turn down or off the TV projection system, which makes it look really curved. So for retro's sake, I'd put on the scan lines, and I had maxed out the TV projection, but I think it was too strong. I'm going to back it off a couple of notches. And then for if you are doing full screen gaming, because over here you can choose whether it's full screen, stretched full screen, there might be a border on the side instead of the TV frame, in which case you can change the TV or the frame, the border around your game. Okay, and then there's your game library, and there's a lot of them. So you can favorite the games that you like the most. And that way, when you're looking through this big list of games, you don't have to go, where's that one game I like? You can say, you know what, that's a favorite. And then it's over here with your favorites, and it gets alphabetized. And then you can go, you know what, never mind, I want that out of there. So I think that's a really smart way. You know, it's just your bookshelf, and you've sorted them specially. You've got that big dice block there. I think it's a really smart way to make this collection. So essentially just grab a game you can play, or you can, I think, load straight to a save file. There's also quick save and quick load. And there's the save and load menu on the outside here. You can have 4 different save slots. And I'm not even sure, I don't even think that's quick save. So I think that's a totally different system. So, and I'm going to tune down that TV projection a little bit more. Just a little bit of the TV projection. There we go. That fits the screen a little better, I think. Alright, back to the chats here. Whoa, suddenly there's a bunch of them. Hey, Planner's here. What's up, Planner? He says, attention, all FiveJay gamers. Jay is in trouble and needs your help. You can help Jay by sending him your mommy's credit card number and some Epic Gamer V-Bucks. Yeah, I don't need the V-Bucks, and I feel like I'd get in a little bit of trouble if I started using people's credit card numbers. But I appreciate the sentiment. Manly Man says, I'm usually a Nintendo person. Don't really play other systems much. Well, you should, because there's good stuff out there. By the way, I'll let this play so you can see how it looks with the projection and the scan lines. Manly Man says, we need WiiWare classics someday, as we will never see them again. Yeah, I'd like to see those games back again. Some of Telltale's earliest games were on the Wii, and it was the Strong Bad games. What is it called? Strong Bad's Awesome Game for Cool People, something like that. And it was based on Homestar Runner, which used to be an internet phenomenon. So those games will probably never see the light of day again now, because of course Telltale is just a shell now, just finishing up their current projects, and then they're shutting down. Chelsea's here. What's up, Chelsea? Car Game says, man, does anyone remember ADV films? You know, the people who dubbed a ton of anime in the 90s and 2000s. I'm not exactly sure what that is. What films specifically did they do? Planner does not like dubbed anime. Personally, I love dubbed anime, because then I can do something else while the show is playing. I don't have to be watching it very intently, reading every word. However, I understand that it's different, and people like the subs. That's fine. Chelsea says the only dubbed anime I watched was Inuyasha and Gundam Seed Destiny. Ooh, I still gotta watch Gundam Seed. A lot of Gundam stuff. Still gotta watch. JD's here. What's up, JD? Okay, so I'll play a little bit of Sonic, and then we'll check out a bunch of other games, since you've probably all seen Sonic before. And some of these other games may not be quite as common for you. The music in Sonic, of course, legendary. You can't help but love it. Oh, looked a little funny there. Might be the... There we go. That's what I want. Invincibility. Don't we all? So Sonic, I think a lot of people think this game is all about speed, but it's really not. It's actually an exploration game. There's a lot to see in these games. Oh, you don't actually have the spin move in the first Sonic. Really? I didn't know that. I'm checking out every button that I can to see if I'm just missing it. Oh, by the way, check this out. There's also a rewind feature and a fast forward feature. That fast forward feature is only from the current moment. It's not to redo what you've done. So the purpose of that would be to like speed through credits or something that's just going way too slow. Which is nice. I think more games need to do that. Ooh, what have we here? Oh, I missed the extra level! Wow, that was lame. Completely lame. Planner says, Gundam Seed, that about mecha robots doing some farming. You know, I think I'd watch that. Ooh, Chelsea bought Smash Bros today. Nice, Chels. Go unlock some characters. There's plenty for you to unlock. Awesome. Well, we'll be doing Smash Bros. Probably not this weekend. I'm going to continue my Majora's Mask playthrough later today. And then I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow. And I've got other stuff to do today, so I probably only have time for the 2. One sec here, folks. Okay, so you've seen lots of Sonic. Let's go play a different game. So these are the ones I've favorited. So far, all the Sonics I know are good games. We'll start at the top here. Alex Kidd in the Enchanted Castle. For some reason, Alex Kidd was a big deal on Sega consoles, and I'm not sure why. Because when you watch this game, maybe not this one, but a lot of them are just rock, paper, scissors games. Like, I'm not even kidding. It's rock, paper, scissors. So when you get into these battles, it's like, alright, which do you choose? Rock, paper, or scissors? Rock. You lose! Ah! I mean, it looks nice, though. It has a very kid-friendly look to it. With the character called Alex Kidd, you'd expect it to be a little more on the kid-friendly side. Beat me at the game, and I'll start... and I'll give you a gift. Bet $50. Will you bet your life? Wow, that's kind of a lot. Prepare. Pick rock, paper, or scissors. Alright. Oh boy, which one am I going to choose? Come on, baby. Ah, he got me. Wah, wah. And there goes half my money. So, kind of weird, huh? Also, cars apparently can run you over. This is getting less kid-friendly. Is this a different room? It's not. Okay, so if he was scissors last time, I'm gonna do rock. Yeah! So, what is that item? Do I get to now be on a pogo stick? Ah! Got one more chance at this, FiveJay. Also, if you hit the door, you go into the room. So I didn't want to hit the door in my enthusiasm not to touch the door again and go back in there. I got myself hit a bunch. Card Game says, did any of you watch Toonami on Cartoon Network? Yes, I did when I had the ability to. I didn't have that network, so when I was at my friend's house, I'd watch. Other than that, of course, I wouldn't be able to. Whoa, what happened? I see a little bit of the environment broke there, huh? So, weird. I guess I didn't automatically go in those doors. It's all rock, paper, scissors. Like, not a joke, man. Hey! I don't know what these treasures do. I'm going to see if there's something in the pause menu. Because if I could use that pogo stick, that'd be cool. Oh, I don't have it anymore. Alright, I've got an enchanted necklace. Let's see if getting that pogo stick again will allow us to, like, jump higher or something. Last time he was scissors twice in a row, so I'll be rock again. Hey! Okay, if I equip that pogo stick, am I gonna, like, jump super high? I'm gonna get into a safe area first. Alright, pogo stick. Look at that! You do! That's kind of fun. So there's a lot of different equipable items then in that case. Can I jump? Oh, now it can hurt the cars. That's nice. Ah! Missing all the coins because you can't really see where you're jumping when you're up there. So, oh, and I missed it. Of course I did. So as you can see, it's kind of a simple game. You know, kind of fun maybe, but the rock, paper, scissors thing is just not doing it for me. So on to another game. JD says Bethesda will release an update where they'll add new vaults in places that are a bit empty in Fallout 76. Cool. It's a good idea. Chelsea says, yes, looking forward to watching you beat the boss at Stone Tower. What, in this game? Yeah, I'm sorry. I can't stomach anymore. JD says, Jay, I know you haven't played the game, so just picture vaults as a Poke Center for yourself with robots, which will give you helpful stuff. Okay, sounds good. Uki is here on Twitch and just sends a laughing emote. Alex Kidd is pretty awful, right? But I don't know. People apparently liked it because there were 1,000 of those games. Biohazard Battle. It has a cool name. Let's see if it's any good. Ooh, that bass line's pumping. Tell you what, though, I'm going to turn up the game audio a little bit here. Where's my audio settings? See if that's too loud for you guys. Checking the mixer. Looks like it should be fine. Justice says, No, I'm talking about Majora's Mask, lol. Oh, sorry. Sorry, yes. I should be able to beat that. Boy, I better be able to. Just have that boss left. Ooh. So this, the CRT stuff is making me a little bit crazy here. I'm going to turn it down to the absolute minimum and see if it's palatable. How does this look? Yeah, okay, this is fine. I'm still going to probably prefer to play it without all of the scan lines and stuff, but it's got a fun, nostalgic feel to it. Alright. Oh, man. I think this guy just looks awesome. He looks kind of like Meta Knight. A sword and a cape. Uki says, I needs to know if this game is worth buying. So I'm kind of checking out right now games that I haven't heard of, but there's a lot of great games in this collection. I can go through the whole list of games, and then you can kind of see what you think. Oh. Look at this. My little support kind of goes the opposite direction that I do. That's interesting. He's got more shooting ability than I do, so I kind of... Oh! I risked it for that. Power-up, whatever it was. Are they power-ups? I think they are. Whoa! Sure are. Go, buddy, go. It's kind of weird, though, that he goes like the opposite direction you do. It's good for protecting your back, but when you want support in the front, it gets to be janky and weird. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm just going to use this guy because that's the danger of it. Wow. Interesting concept. My mind is breaking over it. Let's go and look at some different games. Okay, we're going to go through all the games. So it has several Sonic games, first of all, which I've all favorited. So that's kind of fun. You can take any game and say, oh, this is a favorite, put it over in your favorite section. Then you've got a smaller selection of games to choose from. You don't have to go through all the games you weren't a fan of. Like Alex Kidd, probably not ever going to be one of my favorites, but it's there. So anyway, we have Sonic 1 and 2, both great games. Sonic 3D Blast and Sonic Spinball. Sonic Spinball is a fun pinball game. Sonic 3D Blast, some of you might not have seen before. It is a pseudo 3D game. So, we'll take a look at it. Did it just, like, yell funny? Sega! Card Game says, could you play Vector Man? Yes, I think there might even be Vector Man 2 in here as well. Look at this. I can't believe that the Sega Genesis could do this, but here it is. Look at that. It looked like PS1 graphics almost. Well, PS1, like, full motion video. Not gameplay, as you're going to see. But it is pseudo 3D. Look at this. Looks really cool. Card Game says, you know, Biohazard is the Japanese name for Resident Evil. Yes. Yes, it is. And Resident Evil 7 was called Biohazard. Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, I think, is what it was called. And then in Japan, it was called Biohazard 7 Resident Evil. And I thought that was a cool way to tie them together like that. JD says, I'm playing Steep on PS4 since it's free and not coming to Switch. RIP. Uki says, I want it just for Sonic Spinball. Sonic Spinball's good stuff. And then I think Uki sent me some... Yes, a bunch of emotes. But for whatever reason in my Restream chat, it comes across as a bunch of links. Very strange. So I had to check them out. One of them's Pikachu. Okay, this story doesn't need to go on and on. Let's go and see the gameplay. You can tell that there's 3D-ish looking elements to it, but what does it look like in the game? Somewhat 3D-ish, right? An isometric approach, you know? It totally works. Of course, isometric games always feel a little funny when you're moving around, and he's a little bit on the slidey side. But it's a fun entry in Sonic's history. They were trying to do 3D before 3D was really big yet. Nice, extra life. You can see it obviously changes how the levels work entirely. And the game itself now has to be very different from a classic Sonic game. Reminds me a little bit of a game on Game Gear called... What was that called? Sonic Labyrinth. Reminds me of Sonic Labyrinth. What this? I don't know what that was, but I could hang on to it. Am I, like, slowly waving faster? I'm not sure. Maybe I should try a different button while I'm on there. No, didn't really help. So, there you go. Sonic Spinball, or Sonic 3D Blast. I don't really know if it's one of my favorites, but hey, that's in there. Sonic Spinball, great little pinball game. I'm not familiar with Alien Soldier or Alien Storm. Altered Beast, I like that, even though that game's not amazing, but I still really enjoy it. Beyond Oasis, I don't really know. We checked out Biohazard Battle, looks like a fun shooter. Kind of breaks your brain, though. Bonanza Bros, I don't know that one. Columns is a puzzle game. I'll show you guys Columns quick. Uki says, I think you enter the ring somehow. I think so, but I didn't know how, so... So there's Columns 1 and there's Columns 3 in this collection. I don't know why. So it's kind of like, what is it, Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. There's no way to do this. Oh, it's always in a column, thus the name. Yeah, I'm gonna do these 4. What? It didn't bust up those 4? Because you have to do it in a column. Right. Got it. Hey, there we go. We got a diagonal going. Yellow. There's really no chance here. But you can't do the diagonals, so... We'll start an orange column here. Ooh. It's nice that it flashes to show you where you've got matches. So yeah, kind of a fun little puzzle game there. Not my favorite puzzle game, but they got, like I said, Columns 1 and Columns 3. Comics Zone is a really fun game, but it's extremely tough and unfair. But it is fun. Uki loves Columns. Card Game says you need to collect flickies by destroying enemies and put them in the ring. Yeah, that's the name of the little birds in Sonic. Yeah. Crackdown. Isn't Crackdown a current series? Isn't Crackdown 3 starring, oh, what's that guy's name? Terry Crews? Isn't he in Crackdown 3? Let's see what Crackdown was in, like, 1991. Uki says 2 is becoming a Sega Ages title, if I remember the column game correctly. Oh, is it? Nice. I know that they've got coming to Sega Ages Outrun. I love Outrun. So I'm looking forward to that. And they already brought over Phantasy Star, the first one. So I'm very happy about that. JD says, Jade's pronounced Dr. Robotnik's mean green bean machine. Is it? I don't think there's a green in there. I don't think it is. He says, you forgot to say green. It's very important. Maybe it is in there. I guess I never had the game. It's very possible. I have a passing familiarity with the title. They planted a bomb, but they were caught on camera. By the way, I'm going to turn off these effects now. Emulator settings. Turn off the scan lines. No more TV projection. And I want the streets border. What's stretched full screen versus just starting full screen? Why am I not in full screen? Oh, I have to press X to go into full screen. Duh. Got it. Okay, so. Huh. Apparently that was a bomb that blows up everything. Oh, one-hit death. Realism right there. Whoo! Okay, this is kind of sweet. You're running around. Oh! Running around planting some bombs. Trying to blow up the place. I think you have a limited number of bullets, too. Oh, he got me. How many lives do I have? 2 more, huh? Mission accomplished. Now escape. Ba-boom! Okay, Crackdown's kind of a cool game. Decap attack. I think I've heard of this one. Uki says, Outrun I saw on Wiki mentioned it's coming the 10th. Yeah, just a few days. I'm very excited. JD says, Crackdown on Sega Mega Drive, the correct way to say it. Well, in the UK. In the US, it was the Genesis. And it shows right there on the logo. See? Sega Genesis Collection. It's so good. It's my favorite game in the collection. Oh, Crackdown is your favorite game. Oh, really? That's cool. It says, I would give it a straight 10 out of 10. I played it on the T-Games portable Sega. Nice. Uki says, my @game was dropped one too many times. I loved it before the Switch came out. Those were fun little consoles. You know, they were at least nice, cheap ways to play loads and loads of awesome Sega classics. See, this one does say Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. There's no green, at least not in the US. Let's see what Decap Attack is. I should probably be running through these games a little bit more, but I just get curious, you know, and I want to try it. Wow. Okay. This is some good music. Ooh, it really is good music. Is this a Capcom game? I think it might be. Because they're really good at music. Back in the day, man, Capcom had all the best chip tunes. Along with Nintendo and Konami. Those guys were all amazing with chip tunes. Starring Chuck D. Head. As in you're throwing your head, you're chucking the head. Lel. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Such a weird game. Your face literally comes out of, like, the middle of your body. Oh, now we have a head. And you do indeed chuck the head. Still got the Mario-like business going on, too. You kind of scurry as you're slipping around. It's like a weird horror-themed action platforming game. Oh, he got me. Oh, no, I lost my head. It's gone. What have I done? Yeah, that's right. Get down there. It's okay. I feel like your face is more reliable than your head. Whoa. So, weird platformer, but actually kind of fun. The graphics, I don't know. There's something off about these graphics. Maybe it's just that it's the theme is just kind of earth tone-y there, kind of bland looking. Maybe a different level will be a little bit more colorful and exciting. Otherwise, it's a little on the plain side. Jump in this cloud, sure can. Oh, I jumped right into that one. Oh, you've got like a flutter kick to... Oh, nice. So you're kind of like Yoshi then. I like how you can just stuff them in the ground. By jumping on them a bunch of times. Sweet. Well, this just turned into a great game. Flutter kick. I'm all into it, man. Bob C is watching. Thanks, Bob. Says, started watching your stream starting with your 120-star Super Mario playthrough and have been watching ever since. Keep up the good work. Well, thank you, Bob. I would have had no idea that you've watched so many streams of mine, because that was a couple of months ago or more. Thank you so much, Bob. I appreciate that. That was my first time ever getting those stars, and that felt great, so I'm glad you were there to witness that. It had always bothered me that as a kid I never had the determination to get all 120 stars, so I had to do it. Okay, we're going to just go through some more games here without playing all of them along the way. Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, Dynamite Heady, ESWAT, City Under Siege, Fatal Labyrinth, Flicky, okay, I've heard of that one. Gain Ground, I'm not a huge fan of that one. Galaxy Force 2, no idea where the first one of those is. Golden Axe, now we're talking about classics. I'm going to favorite that one. Golden Axe 2 and 3. If you didn't know, there's actually 3 Golden Axe games, and all of them are actually very good. Golden Axe 1 and 2, Golden Axe 3. Oh, yes, because this favorites row is getting bigger. It's pushing the stuff down. Got it. Gunstar Heroes, so good. That is another action platforming game. High on the action scale. 2 players, simultaneous. Very intense. Great music, too. That's from Treasure, a company that I don't think is around anymore, but I wish they were, because they've made a lot of awesome games. Kid Chameleon, I think you've seen me play that on an actual Genesis on my channel. If you're not, you can check it out. It's another platformer, but you're like in a virtual reality world, and you put on these different masks, and you become like a knight or a samurai or like a rhino or a bunch of stuff. Landstalkers is an RPG, but it's at like a isometric angle, so it's kind of unique, and then that gives you some platforming elements as well. Light Crusader, I don't know. Phantasy Star 2, so good. Phantasy Star 3, I've never played, but I heard it's not great, but I'm putting it in my favorites anyway. And Phantasy Star 4, I got to play all those. Rystar, I heard, is really good, so I'm going to put that in favorites just because. Shadow Dancer, Shining in the Darkness, and Shining Force 1 and 2. I think all of those are turn-based tactical, or strategy RPGs, rather. I guess I don't know about Shining in the Darkness, but I'm pretty sure Shining Force 1 and 2 are like Fire Emblem games. Or Advance Wars, those kind of games. So, super awesome. Putting those in my favorites. Shinobi, Classic ninja series from Sega. Oh, Space Harrier. Streets of Rage 1, 2, and 3. All of those games are awesome, by the way. Super Thunderblade, Sword of Vermilion, The Revenge of Shinobi. Toe Jam and Earl, never played that, but I hear it's a cult classic. Oh, there's 2 Toe Jam and Earls, and this one is Panic in Funkotron. Okay. Vector Man 1 and 2, and Virtua Fighter 2. Virtua Fighter 2 is an interesting one. I'm going to show you this. So, again, with the Sega attempting 3D gameplay on a system that's not really supposed to be 3D, check this business out. Bossy says, this looks cool. It is. It's a great little collection. It's a wonderful idea for how to approach a classic games collection with respect to the nostalgia and stuff. Oh, we gotta be a ninja, don't we? We gotta be. Oh, you know what? What am I thinking of? This isn't what I thought. Maybe there's a different version of this game where it is 3D sprites. This is clearly not it. Is this a block? I think it's a block. It's clearly not an attack. Oh, that is, though. Whoa! Oh, sweet. Actually, that was pretty good. Things all scale at a different speed there. It gives you a little bit of a sense of depth. Man, which Virtua Fighter am I thinking of? I could have sworn one of these was pseudo 3D. Is this the first one or the second one? It is the second one. Huh. Man, I must be thinking of a different game. But that's actually a decent little fighter there. By the way, you can load directly from the games on the shelf, as you can save states. So we're looking at the TV here. We can do a save slot, like, oh, I want to save in slot 3. And now I can load from slot 3 if I want to. He can do the same kick on me again, of course he can. And while you're playing, you can also do quick save and quick load. And I think the quick save slot is a different slot than your other saves. So I quick save, I'm going to do the quick load. KO, and then you can quick load again. And I don't think that shows up at all in with your other saves. Yeah, totally different save. See, and I got that kick happen to me again, so you know it's the same file. So I love the approach to how they save things. They got 2 different ways to save. They got all sorts of different emulator settings for how you want it to look. It's great. It's really, really great. JD says there is a 4th Golden Axe game on the 360, and apparently it's very bad. I believe it. I would totally, totally believe it. Okay, so that's all the games in the library, and that was actually pretty good, so I'm going to put that in my favorites. So now I'm just going to keep playing games. So somebody mentioned Vector Man. I played that recently, but I'll play some Vector Man 2 for you guys. KY is watching, thank you for watching, says, it's so weird what they do with only 2 and not 1, but the missing ones seem to be mostly, if not all, Sega Ages titles. That's a really good observation. I think you're right about that. And some of the Sega Ages stuff are like the arcade versions of games that, yes, were on Genesis, but the best version of the game was in arcades. So, like, there was Outrun on both the Master System and on the Genesis, but the Outrun that we're getting in Sega Ages, I think, is the arcade version. JD says Toe Jam and Earl 4 is coming out in January. The first game is supposed to be very good, but 2 and 3 are apparently trash. Ah. I don't know. I haven't played any of them. KY says I heard great things about 1 multiplayer. 1 what? Oh, there was a cutscene and I skipped it. Oh, sweet. You start off with this little gliding level. So this game looks decidedly less 3D so far than the first one. The first one, Vector Man, looks pretty 3D. Whoa. seeing what these different buttons do. Oh yeah, I forgot. There's also, like, say you get hurt, right? Trying to get hurt. Oh, you can rewind. And now you're not going to get hurt. Or you get hurt in a different way. And you can fast forward so you get to the bottom faster. And get through all these little collection screens faster. And just jump into the gameplay. Yeah, this does look somewhat less 3D than the first one did. I wonder why that is. But the gameplay is, like, identical. Whoa! Hey, you watch yourself there. Kaboom! Oh, my shots appear stronger now. Boss says this collection looks so cool and aesthetically, like aesthetics? Toe Jam won. Oh, so there's multiplayer in Toe Jam and Earl, huh? I would not have known. Oh, must have got hurt for the last time. So Vector Man looks kind of cool. I will show you the first one, but I don't know. It's not my favorite platforming game. Yeah, let's get right to it. Vector Man. JD says sad that Vector Man 3 got canceled. KY says there's a rewind. What? Yeah. Isn't that cool? It's a really fun feature. Yeah, and there's a story to this one too. Okay, well maybe in my mind, thinking back, it just looked more 3D than I remembered, but I like the lighting effects. You're shooting out your little attacks. It lights up your character's sprites. He moves nice and fluidly. Dude, what is that? Did I get... Oh, I got a power-up. Yes, I did. See what else is going to give me. Yeah, stay back. Of course, the little mosquito gets me. Whoa. Oh no, my upgrade is running out. Give me another one. I want it. Oh, that's right. There's like a tornado mode. Anyway, Vector Man. Cool. Uki says, madness! JD says, Outrun for Sega Ages will be coming out on Switch and 3DS, and apparently the 3DS version is better, because it has extra features. Yeah, there's been a lot of awesome, like, Sega 3D classics on 3DS, and I think essentially Sega Ages is the same thing, but under a different branding, since it won't have 3D, like, stereoscopic 3D effects on any other platform but the 3DS. KY says, that a stamp? I don't think so. Or a joystick. I think it's a TV monitor. That thing in the sky that you're kind of shooting at. Yeah, I think it's a TV monitor. Scusi. Okay, back to the games. Let's see, if we go through the non-classics area... Alex Kidd. Let's try Alien Soldier. See what's up. This is a treasure game, too. Oh, interesting. Treasure made Gunstar Heroes. They made Ikaruga, if that's how you say it. Might have said that wrong. They made... Mischief Makers on N64. Yeah, we're gonna skip this. Can I just press start? Yeah, I can just press start. Oh, this is very Gunstar Heroes. Homing Force, yes please. Oh, I'm choosing multiple here. Ranger Force. Oh, Flame Force. A bunch of these, huh? Sword Force. Weapon select, shoot, jump. Shoot mode change. Something teleport. Oh, there we go. 0 teleport. Okay, so. Shoot is actually the B button on my controller. A for the jump. Oh, interesting. I kind of float in air. Weapon select. Shoot change mode down plus A is actually that. Oh, I see. It's stand and shoot. Or move and shoot. Interesting. 0 teleport. Whoa! Sweet. Captain Falcon much? And counter force. Nice. Oh, okay. Cool. There's a lot of moves to remember here. I'm going to go down to this mode. I can run and shoot at the same time here. Whoa. Ugh. I think the counter can get rid of those shots that are coming at you. If you actually do it right. Also, I think I've run out of energy for that weapon. I need to choose a different one. I don't think I need to kill that guy, so I won't. Yeah, you kind of run out of ammo. That's tough. I'm trying to not have to kill that guy because he seems to take a lot of game. Oh, you have 1 life. Interesting. Boy, Treasure is known for tough shooting games, and this is definitely one of them. Bossy says this collection has online multiplayer. It does. It does have online multiplayer. KY says online Toe Jam and Earl multiplayer. OMG! Yeah, I think that's in there. So if I go to multiplayer, I can filter the games I want to play. So I could toggle all. I don't want to play any of them except Toe Jam and Earl. Or Toe Jam and Earl 2. And then you'll be paired up with a stranger. So apparently there's a good number of online multiplayer games here. So that's really cool. Oh, Streets of Rage online would be great. Virtua Fighter, of course. Gotta have them fighting games. So, sweet. Oh, Golden Axe, too. Yes. Okay, so let's say I want to play some Golden Axe. And I'd start matchmaking. Can I play with friends? Network connection is established. Wonderful. You can keep playing while you wait. Unsaved data will be lost on connection. Searching for players. So it doesn't look like there's a way to do online multiplayer with friends, but there is local multiplayer. You can connect a second controller and do local multiplayer that way. JD says, come to think about Commodore are more trustworthy than Atari when it comes to their Indiegogo campaigns. What has Atari been doing lately? Oh, that's right. They were doing that VCS business. Bossy says, is your character a chicken? He's a chicken man. That dude, he was a big muscular chicken dude shooting out power out of his hands. Super awesome. KY says there's an Atari collection on Switch. Yes, there is. And there it is. It's fun. It's a lot of older games, though. So if you're not used to really, really low quality pixel graphics, you might not be... Well, actually, come to think of it, it looks like the multiplayer that's happening right now, I wanted to play one game, right? It was just the first Golden Axe. if nobody else is playing online and your friend, you know, wherever they are, they go online and they also say, I only want Golden Axe. Honestly, I think that means you have a really good chance of playing with your friends specifically. So, interesting. It'd be nice if you could, like, have, like, a lobby with your friends, but whatever. At least it's in here, right? It's something. Alright, I'm going to leave multiplayer because I don't really care to do that right now. Okay, so what was that game that we just tried? Definitely was not. It was Alien Soldier from Treasure. That was kind of cool. I'm not sure if I want to favorite it yet. Now we'll try Alien Storm. Uki says, now all we need is a Commodore one. Collection? Yeah, I've never really played Commodore games, so I would love to. Ooh, I like that art, the little eyeball peeking around. Parker is here. What's up, Parker? He says, cherries are red, blueberries are blue. I am late and very happy. Alrighty. JD says the Atari Flashback Collection is not in the eShop in the UK. Oh, that's too bad. KY says, I want the Atari Collection just for Centipede. KY, there's not just Centipede. There's the Centipede arcade game, and then there's also the Centipede Atari 2600 and Atari 5200 games. And I think it's really fun to play the different versions and see how console gaming was so different from arcade gaming back in the day. Because the graphics were so poor, right? On the home consoles. To see, you know, what they could do to try and make an arcade game work on a home console. One of my favorites, actually, is the Atari 2600 version of Asteroids. It has the Asteroids arcade and the 2 console versions as well. So, that's cool. Oh, apparently I'm this big cyborg-looking guy. Save the people. Oh no! Whoa, apparently that is self-destruct. Whoa, just a single attack button, but you've got some sweet-looking combos. Whipping you with a laser sword. Kick you with my jet boots. And then again, I think this C button is self-destruct. Yeah. You must want to use that right as you're about to die. Really do a lot of extra damage before you go. Ugh! They got me! Oh. Yes, a diving attack. That's nice. Ugh. Oh! Sweet. So that combo is just like shoot them when they're down. Gotcha. Hey, you stay away from them. Cool. This is kind of a fun one. Just a simple, you know, brawler, you know, beat 'em up. But I like those types of games. They were very 90s. And even 80s. Yes, dude, this little robot guy is pretty sweet. I don't know what his name is, but I like him. Oh, sweet, it's a mashup. Now it's a shooting gallery. There's chickens in the bottom of the screen. I'm trying to get all the things that are falling. Of course, without an actual light gun, it can be hard to pick up, you know, shoot what you want to shoot. Yes! Mission 2, Expel the Aliens. I like this game. I think I'm going to put this in with my favorites. This is fun. It's simple, it's stupid, but it's fun. Boom! It helps that this robot guy is so cool. Oh! Get off me, scoundrel. He's like shooting him with missiles, he's whipping him, he's got his little boot foot, he's got like a gun that comes out of his arm. He's a pretty sweet dude. He's got style, he's got grace. And I wonder how different the other characters play. That's right. a slightly different colored version. Is he harder? I would assume he would be more difficult. John says, Atari said they made $12.4 million this year, and they make cartridges. Wow. Yeah, crazy. KY says, who owns Atari now? I think it's still Atari, but they've like had bankruptcy a couple of times, I think. So the company is just a lot smaller than it used to be. Man, they were the kings once upon a time, huh? And now nothing. Oh, you know what? I think you're right. No. They were bought by a Japanese company. Yeah, so now this historically American company is now another Japanese video game company. How weird is that? Bossy says, this game looks bad. It's not the most beautiful game, but it's kind of dumb fun, so I like it. I'm going to favorite it. Alien Storm. I'm not able to favorite it. I've maxed out my favorites. That's too bad. What? Really? That doesn't seem right. Altered Beast, I think you all know. Beyond Oasis. What's this? Parker says, slime can be red, or it can be blue. But if I know something, 2 + 2 = 22. Wonderful poems, as always, Parker. KY says, yeah, I don't think that Chuck E. Cheese guy still owned it. Oh, yeah, I think when he went to Chuck E. Cheese, that was what he did after he left Atari. But, yeah, no, more recently, they had gone out of business a couple of times. I think in, like, 2009 or something. They had gone out of business and then were probably sold off to another company. Apparently in Japan. This looks cool. And the Genesis had such an iconic sound chip. You know when you're listening to a Genesis soundtrack. What was that guy's name, by the way? I was just going to say Nolan Bushnell, right? The fiery face is talking to me from inside the gold armlet. Alright. That was very epic looking. Oh, is this an RPG? I got 3 spaces to tell them my name. FiveJay. That's me. Ting. Whoa! Oh, these cutscenes are awesome. Very cool. Why is this reminding me so much of Aladdin right now? Touch nothing but the lamp. The diamond in the rough. Ooh. Sweet. He's got kind of Aladdin pants, for one thing. Okay, see, oh, you can do little combos. Or you can hold up for a big old swipe. Oh, my goodness, and there's some voice clips. That voice is like too deep and raspy to sound like this character. Sounds like a villain. Digging in the mud again, Ali? Excavations, you say. What's the difference? Is it Ali or is it Ali? As in Prince Ali Ababwa. This appears to be an actual RPG. Super cool. What a different take on an RPG. Can I beat up that bird? Have at thee. Uh-oh. Seems like there's some mayhem ahead. Oh. It's an action RPG, sure. Oh, there's a big dude. Ugh. Pick that up. No, no, no. Don't let him break your back. Now what? How do I use that? Weapon. Not sure how I'm using that yet. Weapon. Can I change it when I do this? There we go. Oh, sweet. Yeah! This is a really, really cool game. Man, I can't believe I've never heard of this. Man, what is this called again? Beyond Oasis. Alright, Beyond Oasis. Super awesome. Great. Items, status, map, save. Oh, nice. That's a battery save. Thank goodness. Hiya! Yes, a cheese wheel. It's everything I ever wanted. Hiya! So do I get levels? Am I gonna level up and stuff? There we go. I'm severely impressed by this game right now. This is like everything I want when I play old games. I want to find some hidden gem. And maybe this wasn't a hidden gem, but I'd never heard of it, so to me it's a hidden gem. It's probably on like best lists everywhere for games of the Genesis, but I just never had it. I never knew anybody that had it. I never heard anybody that knew anybody that had it. So it just never entered my consciousness. JD says, Atari, I think, is owned by no one anymore. No, it's owned by a company, a big company. Because of the website doesn't mention it, and they went bankrupt again in 2012. Yeah, I think if you check on the Wikipedia page, I had been looking at this recently. It's a Japanese company now that owns Atari. Weird, but that's how it works. Hiya! These guys are like having a little like seance. Oh, you can do a dashing strike. Sweet. Squeak, squeak. And again, we can change to our other weapons. Let's see what other stuff I wonder we're going to get for weapons. Maybe spears or something. This one doesn't really have a dash strike. That's okay. Let me through. Fine. Sweet. JD says, I know the Commodore is now owned by a company called Retro Computers. Did I switch weapons without trying to change? Do I still have... I lost my weapon. Did I run out of... Must be temporary. Until you run out of ammo and then it's gone, huh? Or did I drop it somewhere? If I did, I don't think I'll find it at this point. Just didn't take notice of when I lost it. I better run. These guys are just keep on coming. I don't think that you level up. So... I guess it's just an action game if we're not talking about any RPG mechanics here. I mean, this isn't quite isometric, but it kind of is. It's sort of a Legend of Zelda looking game. Why is it so hard to hit this snake? Got you, pal. The music is very triumphant. If I hit both buttons at once, nothing. Oh, X goes right to items. Oh my goodness, actually there's a lot of buttons here. This must be a 6-button game on the Genesis. So the Genesis typically had 3 buttons in the start button, but they did have a 6-button controller for fighting games. And this might be one of those games that uses all 6 buttons. I don't know what I'm looking for, and I don't know how to get there. But I think the game is cool. Okay, time for another one. Beyond Oasis, thumbs up. We already tried Biohazard Battle. Let's see what Bonanza Bros is. Bonanza Bros. Sorry, I fiddled on something there. Parker says, this game is pretty Zelda-ish. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Well, the previous game, not this one. Boom, 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 boom. What do we got here? Wow. 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 So you just kind of knock them out when you shoot them, huh? So we're robbing a place that is, by the way, absolutely filled with police officers. Wow. Why are there so many cops? Wow. Is this a bank? Wow. Oh. Oh no, have I been killed? There we go. Wow. I'm stealing it all. So you can kind of sneak around. Oh. I got one more life. Wow. Wow. Use it wisely. I'm not exactly sure how I'm supposed to take out those SWAT guys. Interesting. Not so sure I'm huge into this one, but interesting. This is the last of that row. I've shown you guys Comic Zone. Crackdown was really good, too. Decap Attack, I showed you. Mean Bean Machine. Dynamite Heady, let's try this one. Another Treasure game. Oh, man. Boy, Treasure had a lot of stuff on Genesis. Very stylistic. Is it gonna be another shooter, I wonder? Slash action platformer with lots and lots of shooting. It's kind of their two things. It's either a scrolling shooter or it's like a shooter platformer thing. This game seems really loud. Louder than most. Uh-oh. I don't know what all that was supposed to be there. Some sort of cutscene, but we skipped it. It does appear to be an action platformer. Trying to see what all my controls are. Okay. Get out of here. Don't you steal my friends. How dare you? Oh, I might not be able to stop him. I thought he was going to hurt me, but no. Looks like that's not in the cards. Poor friends. I'm ready. Get me on the plane. Oh, he was a bad plane. I thought he was maybe my escape out of here. What's with like weird flying Kirby with a cape? What is this? It's a boss battle. I don't have a lot of abilities here, just jump and throw my head at things. Ugh. None of this appears to be hurting him. How am I supposed to take this guy out if I can't hurt him? Is there another button I'm missing here? No, I honestly don't know if I can hurt this guy. I'm perplexed by this game. I don't think there's like manuals surrounding these games. Maybe, let's see. Extras. Dance the Robo, defeat the Collector. Okay, what is this? Must be a... Oh, this is interesting. Somehow I made that zoom. Didn't mean to. You can change the region of the game. So let's see what it is in Japan. JD says, it's Kirby, right? He looked like Kirby flying in the corner there. I'm not sure this one's a classic treasure until I can figure out how to beat that boss. I guess that's on me. Okay, does it seem any different? Music. Not really. You can fast forward, since apparently this guy is just going to take you out regardless. Steal all your friends. I just want to get to that boss fight again, so we'll just cut straight to the chase here. Can't do anything with that. Can't seem to catch a Kirby friend either. Blah, blah, blah. This guy comes out of nowhere. Talks to you in Japanese. When he falls down, does that hurt him? Oh, he's got to get, like, winded. So most of the time, you're just spending avoiding his attacks. Gotcha. Oh, 2 hits and he was gone. You just had to wait till the right moment. Da-na-na-na. Barker says, "Lol, the cat thing." Yeah, but it's like a stuffed cat, like a teddy bear, but a cat. Right? It's totally what that thing looks like. Yes. What a weird game. This one is straight up strange. I mean, it plays well. The graphics are nice and colorful. Is any of these guys enemies? Friend's room. Okay, at this point, I wish I was playing in the US version. Are there items? I have no idea what's going on here. Looks like you do get abilities, though, so that's interesting. Haha! Okay. It's a very interesting game. Still not sure how much I enjoy it yet, but hey. At least it's well made. Alright, we'll try eSWAT. Apparently it saves the region that it was in. That's weird. Parker says, Teddy Cat. Yeah, exactly. It's a Teddy Cat. Lel. I got about 12 minutes before I gotta get out of here. He looks like a knight in armor. Isn't he SWAT? Oh, he's RoboCop, essentially. Oh, yeah. RoboCop. Just be honest. It's RoboCop. Okay, let's do it. Action platformer? That's my kind of game. When do I become RoboCop? Boom, boom. Stop, police! That's right. I've got laser accurate aim. Oh, whoa! Bunch of dudes. I want to get to like a part where you suddenly morph into the RoboCop. That's what I want to see. L up, is that life up? Doesn't really seem to get me anything here. Oh, foolish, foolish man. Wait, do I die if I go down? You never know. Sometimes going down is the way to progress. So now we know, yes, that is the way you die. Boy, I don't really know if I'm interested enough to get to the RoboCop part. Fatal Labyrinth. Pop it in there. It's not doing the Sega. What is this, a Castlevania game? Fatal Labyrinth. If I see a dude holding a whip, I'm gonna get excited. Old guy in a cane. Close enough. And there's me. I started off on my great big adventure. Towards the castle. Or labyrinth or whatever. Cool. So that means I can't go that way. Alright, then we'll go this way. Oh man, do I have to talk to dudes like 1,000 times? Is there another place I can go? Okay, here we go. I just had to talk to that old guy like 7 times. I'm fast forwarding through it. Oh. Oh, it's one of those games where you like run into them to do damage. Lame. So lame. And I'm sorry, I'm out of here. Sorry, pal. What were you? Fatal Labyrinth? No thanks. Let's see what Flicky is. Parker says, Ghosts and Goblins? I wish. Actually, Ghosts and Goblins would be great in this collection, but sadly no. Not on here. JD says the Sega startup would take up 1/8 of the game, so maybe that's why nothing was said. Well, it's there on some games. So, like, when I started up Sonic, it would do that Sega startup, but I guess not all of them said it. Oh, that's right. I've played this game before. I'm collecting all of these little bird friends. Saving them from this tiger. Or it's probably just like a standard cat. Just a tabby cat. Alright, so I can chuck items. I can be eaten by cats. Otherwise, you're just collecting little chicks. Oh, I ran full speed into that one. I'm pretty sure that's either an arcade game or meant to be like an arcade game. Not my favorite. Game ground I don't really like. Let's check out Galaxy Force 2. Come on, Sega! I miss it. I miss it so much. JD says Garfield. No, those cats were much too skinny to be Garfield. You gotta be super overweight as a cat to qualify for Garfield. I don't know what scene I'm doing, but yeah, this reddish looking one. Dat music, though. Can't help but jam. I didn't see that coming. It's a Star Fox game. Whoa. What? No way. Do you have a bunch of those missiles? Are they never ending? Power up. If you say so. This is like legitimately just straight up Star Fox. But on Genesis instead of Super Nintendo. Shield broken. I feel like it's not flying the way I expect. Okay. I don't know, it just doesn't seem to be responding vertically very well. Also, am I just shooting all the time? I'm not even pressing buttons. Oh, A is a boost. I see now. This is not as good as Star Fox at all. I mean, I was impressed straight out of the box, but it's not that good. It's not that good. Yeah, I think I'm done. Impressive, but not that good. Parker says, original Mario Bros? Sega Fox? Sega Fox indeed. Let's see what a Light Crusader is. Landstalkers was kind of cool. Fun little isometric RPG. JD says, it looks like an early Atari Jaguar game, lol. Almost. Almost. Man, Jaguar. I want one, but all of the games just look so bad. They look so terrible. What a shame. I can't seem to skip this. So I'm going to fast forward through it. Wow, they wanted this to be like a movie, and they were trying hard. Doing a good job. I just don't want to sit here and read credits for an hour. Boy, yeah, this is very story heavy for a game in like 1992. Yeah, boy, I'm gonna quit any moment now. Okay, there we go. Wow, wow. He's very nimble. But I think it is an RPG. And I'm going to be doing a little bit more talking to townspeople than I want to do right now. Oops, 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 oops. Well, like it's an accident when it happens 15 times in a row. Oh, an accident, an accident, an accident. But now I can't hit him with swords anymore. Yeah, this is going to be a little bit too RPG for me, but cool. I like the perspective of it. Graphics are nice. Shadow Dancer. Pop it in there. JD says, the music is giving me a headache. Stop trying to be Dragon's Lair. Ha. Dragon's Lair, that's a tough one. That's a cool game, though. Oh, who's that guy? Don Bluth. That did the animations for that game, right? Very good. A ninja game. Common in the 90s. Huh. Do I have a limited number of throwing stars? I do not. Oh, I have a flame superpower, which is now gone. What does my dog power do? Oh, hit once and you're done, by the way. So I'm like charging this dog meter at the bottom, but it doesn't seem to do anything. Oops, that's the big fire. I don't understand. What's that meter even doing for me here? Oh! He'll attack if there's an enemy. Got it. Oh. You can just straight up jump between the upper and lower levels. That's kind of cool. Oh, fell right into that one. Huh. Okay. It's kind of a cool game. Oh, I wanted him to attack. Yes, puppy dog. Good boy. Oh. I really just want my dog to do all the fighting. That's really all I'm interested in at this point. Well. JD's Dragon's Lair 1 and 2 are in the 3DS eShop. Are they really? I did not know that. That's cool. Says the Great Fire of London was like this. Just the wavy background like that. What? All the heat, you're getting mirages. Yeah. I'm done. I'm clearly jumping high enough to get onto that top level, but because I didn't hit the right button combo, it doesn't put you up there. So that's kind of weird. Shinobi is supposed to be a much more classic ninja series. So we'll see how this one is. I think this one might be on 3DS as well. It's a Sega 3D Classics game. Okay, I can just press start to skip this one. Zeed's Resurrection. Similar, but these aren't throwing stars. What are they called? Oh, now I'm all powerful. Nice. So far, I like the way this controls better. I can do kicks. Ah, I'm failing. They're hiding behind trees so well. There we go. Just duck behind them a little bit, huh? Nice. Oh, somebody else must have thrown a star. Curses. Oh, a bomb. Okay, I would say this is already a much better game than that last one. By a significant margin. The graphics look better, too. They just look nicer. The background's really cool. This one a little less so, but still. I like that charging strike that you do. Ooh, you can hang on the ceiling. Oh, it strikes so quickly. Take that! Oh, he was easy. You avoid one attack and you're good to go. Okay. Cool. I like this game. These backgrounds are looking really nice. You're doing various ninja things, climbing around. This is good. Ugh. This is how you do ninja games. Whoever made that last one, they didn't know what was up. Ugh. Oh. I couldn't let that guy go. I had to take him out. I had no choice. Ooh, and you can do wall jumping. Sweet. I feel like a ninja. I feel like a 90s video game ninja. Oh, and a double jump. Awesome. You can try to run, but you can't. Awesome. This is a good one. Boy, this should go in my favorites. Apparently, though, I can only have like 10 favorites or something, so I'll have to narrow that list down a little more. That's too bad. I wish that you could do as many favorites as you want. I don't see why you shouldn't be able to. Already, you had to reorganize the shelf when you put in too many favorites, so... There we go, restore some life. Boss number 2? Sure is. Ooh. What am I looking at? Hiya! Couldn't get out of the way fast enough. That move seems to work all the time. Your jump is a little on the slow side. I gotta jump earlier than I think I do. Oh yeah! 4 stabbing strikes and he's gone! Parker says, side-scroller arcade fighter thing? Indeed. Big Daddy is here on Periscope and says, hi, what's up, Big Daddy? Welcome, welcome. Oh, man, I gotta be done here. Wait, what is this? A horse level. Huh. Really? They're jumping off those kites. Oh, okay. Oh, the horse can do an attack. Really? Go, Mr. Horse. Mr. Ed. I'm gonna think that my horse is Mr. Ed. That's what he shall be known as forevermore. Oh! They tried to warn me there was something coming, but I couldn't avoid it. Due to my sheer stupidity. There we go. I like the horse dive. Hwah! It's realistic. Horses can jump 1.5 miles high. And then do a downward kick strike. Alright, this guy looks to be a boss. Let's do it. Fight me on my horse! Hey. Ah, he's fast, little bugger. Got him. There's like, is there multiples? Are they illusions? There we go. We took them out. Not sure if they were illusions or what they were. They're gone now. So can I jump off the wall and hit the ceiling? Not really. And do the ceiling grab thing. That's what I meant to say. Whoa! What was that? How did I even do that? I just meant to do that downward kick thing. I don't have the ability to double jump anymore either. That must have been a one-time ability until you use that throwing star technique up. Got the downward kick still. That's nice. Yeah. What kind of ninja is this? He's going into all these crazy places. I like ninja in modern times thing, because we were just facing like some samurai, but now we're in like a high-tech military base. So I don't know what year this is. I'm getting these guys real good. I seem to be predicting when they're going to be there pretty well. Melee Man says, still alive! What's up, Melee Man? How's it going, dude? I gotta get going here in just a minute. I'll see how this level ends, though. I'm about to run out of ammo, so I'm gonna end up facing a boss without any shuriken. That's what they're called. No, that's still throwing stars, isn't it? It is. What are these things called? Some sort of throwing knife type thing. Oh, weird. That's what I wanted. Oh no! I've done it now! Oh. Rats. I just wanted more of my little throwing knife things. Okay, I gotta get going here. JD says, is this Shinobi in Mega Man 2? Right? Mega Man the Ninja. For real, though. It's a good game, though. That's a good one. I enjoy that. And there's one more Shinobi game. Oh, that's not it. Don't do that. That's not it. Stop, please. Please stop. It's right next to this one, isn't it? Sword of Million Thunderblade. Revenge of Shinobi. I want to see this really quick, and then I'll get out of here. Because we saw Shinobi 3. Is Revenge of Shinobi the first one, or the second one? Or the fourth or fifth? I have no idea how many were in the series. It said 89 to 90 on it. Makes me think it might be the first one. Ting, ting. Deflect those throwing stars. Good music, by the way. You can't dash. But you can do that jump and shuriken thing. Multiple of them. I do have a knife, but not really a sword, it would seem. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, and that thing that powers me up. Kaboom! I think it's like a shield. There's that sword. I'm gonna guess that this is the first one. Because already I can tell you it's not as good. I don't feel as much like a ninja right now as I could. Just another bomb. Okay. Alright, well, awesome. Parker says, oh, last resort content. Yes. Yes, Chelsea Celsia this evening. Yes, I'll be playing some Majora's Mask 3D this evening. Continuing that playthrough. I'll be completing the Stone Tower. Unless I really fail on this boss for 2 hours. And then, boy, after that, I guess I would try to confront Skull Kid. I have no idea. I don't think there's any more dungeons after that, so I think that's the way to do it. Alright, guys, you're all the best. I shall catch you later today, so thanks for coming. See ya.